You ever look at your competitors and think, my product is way better than theirs, so how are they beating me on Google Ads? I'll tell you the harsh truth. The best product isn't what wins anymore in 2026 because now it's all about the perceived value of your product. And in this video, I'll show you exactly why and how to fix it. But here's the main thing I've come to understand about how brand owners even approach Google Ads to begin with in 2026. And this is purely because I talk to tens of founders every single week. I work with brands like these. They're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month running at a 3, 4, 5x ROAS, even a 10 to 15x ROAS. And their overall psychology mindset about Google Ads, it's almost always the same. They believe that Google Ads is all about spending more money than their competitors. It's all about bidding higher than them and then eventually having a lot of campaigns. So what do? They go inside their Google Ads account, they tell their Google Ads teams to go in, do a bunch of activity, click a bunch of buttons to then scale their ad spend, which will hopefully scale their revenue. And this is where most brands are suffering the most right now, because on a fundamental level, ever since the revolution of AI, Google Ads has changed massively. And although this was the best strategy to make your products beat your competition back in 2017, back in 2019, in present day year of 2026, this is the absolute worst thing you can do if you care about money, if you care about profitability. And for you to understand exactly how to fix this issue to begin with, you need to take a step back and understand what is actually happening behind the scenes. Why is it that a product like this one, for example, a sample product that costs about $900 is ranking number 1, whereas a product that's $4,500, so technically Google would get more money, it would have a much higher intent customer if it ranked this brand number 1 just because of the fact that the AOV is much higher. Why is it then that this brand is ranking number 3? And what is the cause of these brands all the way at the back ranking last? And now that I have over 8 years of experience, I can honestly answer this question. What I realized is Google Ads isn't really a product comparison engine. It's basically a prediction engine. Essentially what that means is Google ranks based on expected performance. Historically, based on thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars of data, Google already knows that the keyword 3D printer naturally has buyers that buy more of the $900 product or the $200 product or the $700 product versus a $22,000 3D printer versus a $2,000 printer even. And this is the expected performance of all of the data combined. It's not just based on your brand and your products, because if it were, then all of these high ticket products would be all the way in the end along with this 14.9K product itself. But that's not the case, because the number 2 brand and number 2 product is about $4.5 grand. And here's the crazy part. This product all the way at the end, it could very well be a much higher quality product than all of these combined. It could be a product that solves a big problem within this industry, within this space, but Google unfortunately does not care. And that's the harsh reality. All it cares about is what is the expected performance in terms of expected CTRs, in terms of expected customer satisfaction. Because the way Google actually records customer satisfaction is if somebody goes on a landing page, for example, how long are they staying on the landing page? Are they just clicking in, then exiting out? Or are they going on the landing page, they're scrolling through, they're clicking a bunch of buttons, they're interacting with those websites? Keep in mind, Google's internal tracking tracks all of these things. It tracks how long you have been on the website, it tracks the bounce rate, so on and so forth. And that ultimately impacts your expected performance. So on a very high level, although the products differ in terms of quality, although this competitor might have a much higher quality product in general, Google on the front end only cares about what positively impacts the google.com platform itself more. And here's the key thing that makes everything so much easier with Google. As long as you provide a good, solid customer experience by the quality of your ad in terms of perceived value. So if somebody doesn't even see your ad, if somebody skips right over your ad because it blends in, that's obviously a negative expected performance indicator, and Google will treat your ads accordingly. But if you go in, you make your ads the opposite of the competitors, you make it have some sort of wow factor, some sort of pop out effect compared to your competition. Then you combine it with a product title that's highly relevant, proper SEO keywords, high perceived value, because ultimately you are trying to improve the perceived value of your ad that is shown on the front end. That's where it matters the most. This could be a low quality product in real life. Google doesn't care about that. All it cares about is somebody went through your funnel and added their payment information into then ultimately buy from your brand. And then when you combine those things with authority, reviews, promos, etc., that's when now you start really making progress. Because the thing is, Google in real life doesn't know your product is better or not. It only knows which product is likely to get more clicks and then eventually get purchased. And that's honestly all it cares about. And this isn't Google biasing towards one product. It isn't Google being ignorant about your product being better and how unfair Google is. You can cry all you want. Unfortunately, Google doesn't give a damn about it. All Google cares about is that your ad rank, your quality score for your brand is high. And the overall formula for ad rank, it's fairly simple. It's based on the bids times the quality of your ad, the expected quality as well, times the expected performance. This makes up your ad rank. Obviously, you don't want to be bidding high, so you want to take this out of the equation. You can focus on the 2/3 of the equation, which is quality times performance. These are the two biggest indicators of what Google thinks about your overall brand, the products you sell, etc. Because here's the thing, with Google Ads in 2026, you're not technically competing based on how good your product is, based on the fact that this has only a certain amount of specifications, whereas this one that's 15K, it has a lot more specifications, it's a lot more advanced, so on and so forth. Those things are irrelevant in Google's eyes because yes, there are customers who would appreciate the fact that that product offers more things than the first product and vice versa. But at the end of the day, what you want to know as a brand owner, the only way for you to scale your brand profitably is you're competing based on how good your product looks to the algorithm. The first impression is the last impression. That means you need to have good quality titles, as I mentioned earlier, images, pricing, landing page experience even. All of that matters more than what your product really is. And this is where most brands go wrong. I see this because I've worked with, again, over 30 brands at this point under my Google Ads agency handling their ads, which, by the way, if you run a brand making $50,000 a month or more in revenue, you want to scale profitably and consistently with Google Ads to the next level, scan the QR code on the screen or click the first link in the comment section below to schedule a call directly with me, and let's see how we can potentially work together to scale your brand profitably to the next level. But with that being said, most brands stop at the front-end view of Google, and this is also a very big mistake you don't want to repeat. This is important, but it's only 2/3 of the equation. The third part of the equation is the expected performance of your landing page. If you have low conversion rates, if your users that are entering through the website are not interacting long enough, they're not staying long enough, the bounce rate is high, those are all negative red flags to the algorithm. That almost always immediately is a nail in the coffin in terms of performance, because then over time, Google puts you in a special bracket of low performing websites, which although you have a great front end product ad, your images look nice, people are interacting with them, the overall funnel is leaking. And anytime there's leaks in the funnel, think of it like a bucket with a bunch of holes in it. No matter how much water you put in that bucket, is going to keep leaking out of those holes. No matter how much traffic you send through your leaky funnel, through your ads, even though the top of the funnel, the top of the bucket is strong and sturdy, as the water leaks down to the bottom, it starts evaporating and going through these holes, escaping through these holes, which ultimately means you are losing a lot of traffic, and Google does not like that in general. But with that being said, here's what you want to understand, the 3 core rule of Google. Google is optimizing for 3 major things at any given time. Number 1, the click-through rates, your CTRs. Number 2, your conversion rates, or CVRs. And number 3, the relevance. If I'm typing in the keyword 3D printer, for example, you better show your product, which is a 3D printer, under this keyword, because now if I type in 3D printer and 2D printer show up, or if your product is like a 4D printer or a 10D printer, let's say, and that shows up here, well, obviously right from the get-go, that's irrelevant. And relevancy is one of the major factors Google looks for in order to ensure that your ad is quality and it deserves to rank high and beat your competition. But here's the thing, the reason why your competitors, even if they in your eyes have a worse quality product, even though your product is 10 times better, are beating you, is because they are doing one of these 3 things right. They have higher CTRs than you, maybe they have higher conversion rates on the landing page, or they have higher relevancy in terms of their product titles. They're using the refined results section on the left-hand side right here to make their Google Merchant Center backend a lot stronger. Those things add positive points to the overall ad rank and to the overall quality score. And when they combine it with an ad strategy that is properly congregated with the right types of segregation, with the right types of campaign approaches, that's not too overwhelming for the algorithm, that's when those brands truly start to win. But in general, to fix this, you want to approach it with these few things in mind. First is the perception of your ads is greater than the reality. Again, it goes back to how your ads look. You want to start from the product image, fix all the way down to the Google Merchant Center promos, reviews, etc. Literally keeping in mind that everything you do, every optimization you make is all about being the opposite of your competition. That's literally it. That's how we have scaled brands to multi-million dollars a month with Google Ads. And that's exactly how in the last 30 days, if we look all account wide, we have done 8.5 million at a 3.6x price. It's all following the core insight of do the opposite of the competition. But along with that, keep in mind the signals you send to the algorithm is greater than the product itself. Everything that you input into Google's backend, Google looks at as if it's a signal. And that signal trains the algorithm in terms of its zeros and ones. It trains it to go after a certain audience. It trains it to go after a certain intent of traffic, so on and so forth. And the most important part is once you have some data coming in, let's say, for example, you are this brand right here, Flashforge, and now you're noticing that you're second to last. Instead of assuming why you're second to last, why your other competitors who sell much lower quality products than yours are ranking high, use all of the data you have, use all of the insights you have to do proper optimization, because optimizations is greater than assumptions. Going literally into your insight section of your ad account, looking into the search terms to further decipher whether it's the keywords that's the issue, whether the low CTRs, maybe your product images need work, maybe they need better A/B testing, or maybe it's just the CPCs are too high and now you need to be a bit more constrained with your budgeting style, with your bidding style to bring those down, because ultimately the images, titles, the Google Merchant Center, the refined results section, the landing page experience, all these things are the inputs that your Google Ad strategies and campaigns take to then provide you the outputs, which is your ranking. And it's that simple, it's that straightforward. So next time you find yourself asking why your competitors' products are crushing it but yours aren't, take a step back and see if Google can even see this value through the screen, because chances are high that Google probably can't see it, even though your reality is different. And again, if you run a brand making $50,000 a month or more in revenue, you would rather get some extra help scaling your brand profitably and consistently with Google to the next level. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description below to directly schedule a call with me, and let's see how we can potentially work together to make all of this happen.